Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel. In the previous video, we have seen the auto logout feature. So when the token automatically expired, so we will be redirecting the user to the login page. And the same scenario when we refresh the page also, we have seen the automatically login feature also we have seen. The only thing right now left out is the routing thing. So maintaining the routing. So that means, for example, if you see here, so this is the post thing. So if I click on the post, so what it is happening, it is going to the post page. But here we don't have the token, so there is a reason we are getting failed. So whenever the user tries to get the post page or any other page who is not authenticated, then we need to redirect the user to the login page. Okay, so that means when I click on /post, we need to force the user to go to the auth page when he is not logged in, or otherwise if he is logged in means we need to keep it in the post page. So we will do this feature. So before continuing to this video, if you are coming first time to here, please do support me by subscribing to my channel so that I will be posting more and more front-end development courses. Coming to the video, so here what we need to do is, so for every route, so while going into that URL or while going into that page, we need to check before whether you are authenticated or not. If you are not authenticated, just simply redirect him to the authenticate page. Okay, so how we can achieve this one? We cannot go each and every component, and we cannot write in the constructor that if you are authenticated, go to there. If you are authenticated, we cannot write like that. So we can make use of simple one thing. What is that one is routing guard thing. So auth guard. So we will make use of auth guard. Auth guard, what it will do is for every routing. So when we are moving from one route to another route, so what it will do is, so it will check whether you have permission to go to that route or not. If you don't have the permission, simply push him to the page whatever page you want to decide. So it will push that page. We push the user to that page. So we will try to implement that one. So how we can implement is, so right now what we will try to do here, we will try to create auth.guard.ts. Okay, so this is the guard what I will be trying to do. So here I can write export class auth guard, and it should implement canActivate. Okay, it should implement canActivate, and it should be imported from the Angular router. Okay, canActivate, so it should be imported from the Angular router. And here this auth guard asks us to this canActivate interface forces us to implement method that is nothing but canActivate. Okay, canActivate takes two parameters, that is route, that is nothing but activated. Okay, activated state snapshot it will take, activated state activated root snapshot it will take, and another one is the router. This one will be the router state snapshot. Okay, so these are the two parameters which you will be having, and this one will be having a return type of boolean or promise of boolean, or we can say observable. Okay, we can also send observable of, so it should be imported from the RxJS of boolean. Okay, so these three things, any of things should be written. So what we need to do here, if we want to inject auth service or anything, so we need to keep it as injectable, as it is a auth guard is also one type of service, and if you want, you can we can provide it here, provided in route. So or otherwise you can mention it in the app modules, we can mention it, that one. So here we have provided it in root, and here we need to implement the constructor. So constructor, so what we need to import, so private auth service of type auth service. So we need to implement the auth service, so there we will be getting the token, right? So how we can get the token? So through the subject. So here I can write this dot auth service dot user subject. Okay, from here you will be getting the auth token. So what we can do, we need to return this observable. So this expects boolean or promise of boolean, but here you will be getting only the user object. So what I can do, we can use the pipe operator. Okay, pipe operator, and we can say, so only execute or otherwise we can write of map of user Okay, we can write of map of user and you can send it here. So map should be imported from the RxJS operators. So map, it should be imported from the RxJS operators, map of user, and here you can return user is there. Okay, then return true. So that means pass or otherwise false. So stop. So we can return like this, and here we have written this one. So this is the thing how we can do, and we need to implement this auth guard. Okay, where we can implement this auth guard? So we can go to the routing thing, app routing. So wherever this app routing module, so we will try to implement for the post for the first time. So here you can write can activate, it will take the array of guards. So here you will be having auth guard, you can mention auth guard. Okay, so this is the auth guard. Now this has been it's compiling, so it has been, if it's successfully compiled, so we can go there and we can check the output. So what we have did, we have used for the only post thing, we have used this auth guard. Auth guard, when it is true only, then it will go to that route, or otherwise if it is false means it will not go. Now I can go to here and I click on authenticate, and now I will try to click on post. Okay, so if I click on post, what it is doing, it is going to the home page. Okay, it is going to the home page. So that means our routing is working. So here what I need to do, test@test.com 1 2 3 4 5 6, I can click on login, and if I successful login, if I go to post, so post is working. If I click on logout and if I try to access the post, so it is going to the home page. So we need to go, we need to move it to the auth page. How we can move that one to the auth page? So previously how we can do is, so map operator is there, right? We can do here, we can take the tap operator and we will be getting the auth thing. Okay, so we can do like this and we can tap thing and we will be getting that auth thing. Auth thing is authenticated or not, and here we can import router, private router is of router, it should be imported from the Angular router. So now what I can do here, if not of authenticated, if he is not authenticated, then simply this dot router dot navigate him. Okay, navigate him to /auth. We can write like this. Okay, if he is not authenticated, we can navigate him to like this, or otherwise in this tap operator only. Oh, sorry. In this yeah, we can write like this map thing. Yeah, so now we can use the tap operator. Now what I will be doing is, so if I go here and if I try to click on post, and it will move to the auth operator. See, okay, it will move to the auth operator. If I logged in, and it will be moved to the, so if it is successfully logged in, if I click on post, so post will be working fine. If I click on logout and if I try to use this post operator, it will move to the auth. So in this way we can write, and also we can implement in another way also. This is the previous Angular versions, we will be implementing like this, but in the latest Angular version we will have another type of return type also they will be providing. If you go here and if you use this canActivate, if you go into this canActivate, you move into this canActivate, you will be able to see that return types. You will be having boolean or UrlTree, or otherwise promise boolean or UrlTree, boolean or UrlTree will be having. So that means we can implement here. So the return type will be of type or otherwise UrlTree. Okay, UrlTree, you can use this UrlTree, and you can use here also, it can return UrlTree, or otherwise here also it can return UrlTree. Okay, so now what I can do here, we can remove this tap operator. Okay, we can remove this tap operator, and here we can check that if not of user. So the not of user means if user is not there, then we need to return this dot router dot create UrlTree of same thing how we have provided, like that only we need to provide /auth. Okay, or otherwise return true. So we can return the URLTree, or we can return the true also. So this is the latest in the Angular. It is providing URLTree. So URLTree we can create it using the router thing only. So using the router we can use this one. Okay. So this is how we can use the. So here we can change it to state or something like that. Okay. So in this way we can use the URLTree. So now let's try to use this one. If I try to authenticate here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and if I click on login, fine, it's working. If I go to post, it is working, and I click on logged out, and I am trying to use the post thing, and here it is going to the auth agency. Okay, so this one also it works. Okay, URLTree also you can use, and the previous one also you can execute. So both of things here you can do, and here you will be able to see that I have used this auth service and user subscribes of pipe, right? So that means it will be going on listening like this. Okay, so this user subject, as we have used behavior subject, this will be going on listening to this one. So what we can do is, so it should be executed only once, then after it should not exist. So we can use take off one. Okay, so only listen one time and unsubscribe immediately. Okay, so take off one, it should be, it is an RxJS operator. Okay, so we can import it from the RxJS. Okay, so this one also works the same scenario. So if I refresh this one, so test@test.com. So if I authenticate, okay, fine, it will be working. And if I logged out and if I refresh this one, okay, and if I use the post and if I refresh, it goes to the auth page. Okay, so we have successfully completed the authentication complete module. So now I think you will be able to understand so how we can deal with the login tokens and all those things. Okay, so this is how we will be implementing the authentication. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comment below so that I will try to give the reply. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.